Holy smokes, it actually happened. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. EA has announced that Motive, the people who are working on the Dead Space remake, are going to be working on an Iron Man game, and I couldn't be more ecstatic about this news. And if you're looking forward to more Marvel games on the way, if you're looking forward to a true Iron Man game on the way, well then scroll down right now, hit that thumbs up button, share your excitement with me. Let's get the video to 1,500 likes for the Iron Man hype. And yeah, I was just sitting here having my breakfast, and next thing you know, I get an email and it's the press release that's announcing this game officially. I checked Twitter and yes, it's official. An Iron Man game is happening. And here's what they have to say in the press release over on EA's website. We're thrilled to share that an all-new single-player, third-person action-adventure Iron Man video game is now in early development at Montreal-based Motive Studio. The team is being led by Olivier Proulx, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it, who brings experience working on the past Marvel titles like Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and is joined by a dedicated team of passionate industry veterans, including Ian Frazier, Maëlenn Lumineau, and JF Poirier. Again, I sincerely apologize if I'm mispronouncing any names here, but what I'm most excited about is that they have Oliver, who worked previously on Guardians of the Galaxy, which is such an underrated gem from Marvel games, and I cannot wait to see what talent he is going to carry over into Marvel's Iron Man game. The press release continues here to say, developed in collaboration with Marvel Games, the game will feature an original narrative that taps into the rich history of Iron Man, channeling the complexity, charisma, and creative genius of Tony Stark, and enabling players to feel what it's truly like to play as Iron Man. What's very interesting is they missed out on a buzzword, or two buzzwords, I guess, that a lot of people were thinking of when we first heard this Iron Man game. This rumor was circulating, and that is open world. They mentioned that it's a third-person action-adventure, a single-player third-person action-adventure, but they didn't say it was an open world game, and I'm a little bummed out if that's not going to end up being the case. Nevertheless, I'm looking forward to it. Don't get me wrong, a linear Iron Man game could totally work, but Iron Man in an open world setting would be amazing. Anyways, let me continue here with the press release. It's quoted here, "We are thrilled to collaborate with the talented team at Motive Studio to bring their original vision of one of Marvel's most important, powerful, and beloved characters," said Bill Roseman, Vice President and Creative Director at Marvel Games. Their experience delivering both established entertainment worlds and thrilling gameplay, combined with their authentic passion for the armored icon, will fuel our quest to deliver a love letter to a legendary hero in the form of the ultimate Iron Man video game. You gotta love Bill Roseman, man. That dude speaks with every ounce of passion he has in him, and his writing is just, I mean, that's incredible stuff right there. It mentions as well in the press release that Motive Studio were the ones behind Star Wars Squadrons, which I know a lot of people liked, and that's a game they could totally implement some ideas from into an Iron Man game. And then they're also the ones who are going to be behind the upcoming Dead Space remake, which is highly anticipated and is set to drop on January 27th in 2023. It's quoted here from Oliver, "It's an honor and a privilege to have the opportunity to make a video game based on one of the most iconic superheroes in entertainment today. We have a great opportunity to create a new and unique story that we can call our own. Marvel is encouraging us to create something fresh. We have a lot of freedom, which is so engaging for the team." The last bit from the press release mentioned that the game is in pre-production, so yeah, it's a ways away. We don't know when this game is going to drop, and I don't know how people feel about that, but it's another Marvel game that's been announced in which we have no idea when we can expect to see it. But besides that, it was also mentioned that this is the beginning of a new collaboration between Marvel and Electronic Arts, and Iron Man is going to be the first of several new games from this collaboration. And we all know there's some rumors out there that an open world Black Panther game may be on the way. So that's probably what's next up, or at least what else is on the docket between Marvel and EA's collaboration. We also got a screenshot of our Iron Man, what he is going to look like in this game, or at least a bit of an idea of that. He's kind of covered in a shadow there, but it looks sweet. I can't wait to see what this overall design is going to look like, what alternate suits are going to be in the game, and overall, what this game is going to be like. Is it truly going to be a linear action adventure? I still don't mind that, but if it's going to be open world, that would be extremely exciting as well. I'm very hyped. This is an awesome announcement. I know people have their gripes with EA, but they've honestly been turning a new leaf. They've been doing their best to try and reconcile with the fans, with the people who were very upset, rightfully so, about Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront 2. They did a great job with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and then now they have Star Wars Jedi Survivor on the way. I mean, hell, as I mentioned earlier, Motive Studio worked on Star Wars Squadrons, which a lot of people really liked as well. So clearly EA is doing their best to try and do better, to try and make up for the mistakes that they have made in the past, and I am very much looking forward to this Iron Man game because of that. It's also mentioned it's a single-player action adventure, so hopefully they'll ease up on whatever microtransactions could possibly be included from that. What's really weird, actually, is how soon after the D23 Disney and Marvel Games showcase this was announced. This totally could have been included in that showcase, and it would have been plenty for people to have been satisfied with the showcase, because only having the Captain America and Black Panther game be the new thing, the big new thing that was announced, it wasn't enough for people. And considering that all they did was show an image and say that the game's being worked on, to do that during the showcase would have been a great idea and would have gotten fans really excited. Anyways, I digress. An Iron Man game is being made. It's going to be a single-player, third-person action adventure, and there's a great team behind it that seem very passionate about the character and the world that they want to create here. You already know that whatever news comes out for this game, I absolutely got you covered, all right? If any tiny shred of news and information comes out about Marvel's Iron Man game, I got you covered, okay? So subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. You'll be immediately notified when a video goes live. And with that being said, I now want to kick it to you guys. Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited about Marvel's Iron Man game? And if so, what has you most excited? I want to hear everything you guys have to say in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video, please consider hitting that thumbs up button and share your excitement, share your hype with me. I've been Caboose, and I'll see you guys later.